Hello guys, and welcome to my guide for all the ebook collectibles in Mission 7, the Rucker extraction, which takes place in Golem. There are 12 ebooks here, and the first one is going to be in the first area. We're going to speed up most of this footage, and you're going to run right to the end of the area that you start off in. And in the building to the left, there's going to be the first one right there on the table. Now the second one is going to be in the marketplace along with a bunch of other collectibles. And if you head into this child's nursery just before the set of stairs that leads up to the marketplace, you'll find that one there. The third one will be on a table in front of these market stalls a little further down. We're going to turn to the left. You've got all these sort of food stalls selling all sorts of different items. And in front of it, on that table, we have our third collectible. Now we're going to head up the next set of stairs and turn to the left into this sort of residential area or some kind of hostel. And on the bed there of the first room is our fourth collectible. Now we're at the elevator here, but if you carry on past the elevator that we're going to be going up in a moment, you'll find this locked door at the top of this first set of stairs, and you're going to want to either hack that or use a multi-tool. Now I used a multi-tool because that gets us the collectible on the table here, but there's also a replacement multi-tool in the same room that you can grab, just to sort of make up for the one that you've used up. Now you can head down the set of stairs and the next one as well to get to the very bottom, which is just next to entities there. And on the left we have a table with another collectible. And then we can move to the left again underneath these pipes. And at this point I actually bought the hacking upgrade because I was going to need it later on in this mission anyway. So we're going to use that. The remote hacking, I should say. We're going to use that, and then we're going to keep our eye using smart vision on this guy that comes in and out of this room. As soon as he's either sat down or has walked out of the room, you're going to be able to smash your way through this vent without him hearing you. But it seems to be that if he's walking around in the room, he does sometimes hear you. So if you are trying to stay undetected, just be careful there. Now you can make your way to this first table from cover to cover and read this collectible, and then I'm going to wait for this guy to leave the room because he's going to continue on with his patrol pattern and make his way out. So we can pop back out of there, and eventually you'll have a cutscene and you'll end up in this area with loads of enemies, and I'm going to speed this up quite a lot. We're going to head up the ladder to the right through this ventilation shaft, take this guy out and take his code, which is going to get us into this room, which you can hack, but it's quicker to get the code. Move through the showers here, take out this guy at the bottom of the stairs, and then we're going to slow it down a little bit, move up the stairs, and there's two guys here, and they take a while to sort of disperse. So if we hang out in cover, we're going to speed up this section. One of them is going to walk out of the door, and the other one we're going to take down so that we can grab this collectible here on the table next to the bed. Now we're going to move on to later on in the level. And this particular section you might approach in any number of different ways, and I haven't shown you the map here because it's quite difficult to tell where someone is just based on the map because of the multiple levels, but hopefully you'll recognize one of these sort of locations as you're making your way through the level. And we're going to end up in a room that you might enter from the complete opposite end, but at the end of that sort of corridor we were just looking down is the big collection of televisions that are all bunched together, just to give you your bearings, and you'll definitely pass that at some point. And I'm going to show you both collectibles in this area all in one run, so that you see us moving through the area for long enough so that you can definitely recognize where we are, and you can sort of make your way around to grab these two. So we're going to actually skip this woman's kind of patrol route there, and we're going to grab the collectible on the table to the right of the table that she was stood next to. And we're going to skip that again. We're going to move across that bridge there, and this is again the set of TVs. We're going to wait for that guy to sort of turn away from us, and there's two guys here. We're going to move up and, take each of them out one by one. You guys will probably recognize this footage from my no kills and no alarms playthrough. That's part of the reason why I'm not showing the maps, is because this is ripped directly from my full playthrough of the mission. But we're going to wait for this guy and take him out just to play it safe, because he's going to move into the room where the collectible is, which is this one here. So we're going to jump through the window, and we're going to wait for these two guys to go their separate ways. We can take out the first guy once this one moves away from us, and then the second one we're actually going to need to use a stun gun shot on, because for some reason I was unable to take him down with hand-to-hand combat. It wouldn't let me because he was sat down, I guess. Although some enemies you can take out like that when they are sat down. Anyway, there's the final collectible of that particular area. And then after the section where you're talking with Rucker, there will be one on the table in the main room there, and then we can break into his sort of hidden room. And that isn't a collectible, it's part of the mission, but this is the final collectible of the level. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you'll join me for the further videos, and definitely check out the link in the description, which will take you to a full step-by-step walkthrough for the entire platinum. So I'll let that guide speak for itself when you view it. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all very soon.